Hi, I'm Chantal Gauche. We're here with Cool Spaces, and we're at Icon Hair Gallery with one of our owners, Jay Ritchie. Now, Jay, tell me about the concept for Icon Hair Gallery.
Okay, basically the overall concept is we wanted to come up with something with a little bit more energy than downtown's used to. So we did some murals, brought in some local artists, more artistic staff, and want to make some noise in a boring building.
Well, let's take a look inside. Not only do we have art on the walls in the form of the paintings that rotate around from a local artist, but we have art that is actually part of the walls. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about the mural here.
Yeah, this mural is done by a local artist named Trevor Peters, who's one of the original graffiti writers in town. We wanted to go with him because he has the proper credibility when it comes to graffiti, and he's done this one and the one outside, and we really like it. We're actually planning a third one for over there, so that was one of the major things in the aesthetic of this shop. This is actually it's a tribal headpiece, kind of hairpiece, so it was kind of fitting.
So here we are with Matt, the other half of the duo that owns the Icon Hair Gallery. And for those of us who, don't have all of our perfectly natural hair color, come to a place like this. Tell me, what is this?
This is a fabulous private area where it's more comfortable for the ladies, especially if you don't want to be in front of a big window and people are walking by in the hallways.
All the goo in our
All the
hair.
goo, you got the foils going on, your hair is spiking up, you're wet. This is a nice area.
Tell me about this funky ceiling.
It was extra from a friend of ours who has a steel plant, whatever. And, yeah, we just
So he does die-cut steel pieces.
We asked for the excess, so we thought this.
So
this
you have
area
repurposed what otherwise would be industrial.
This was waste. This was waste. So we were recycling too.
I gotta ask you, I know you got lots of circles here and everything. What's this about?
Well, this applies heat to the color. So if you're applying color, if you're lifting color, it actually penetrates better. You'll get a better result whether you're going dark or light, and it doesn't dry out the color. So you get the ultimate result without drying out the color.
I think I hear some, alien transmissions, but...
It might pick up a few things, not more than our cell phones though, so you're safe.
Okay guys, so we've talked about the artwork, we've talked about the whole concept of Icon. Now this is where all the good stuff happens.
This is the action. This is the main cutting area. We've got a very diverse staff. Everybody's very skilled in every aspect of hair cutting, to doing updos, to extensions, to etching, coloring.
With the space you have, it's very modern. It's very, trend forward. What do you do in terms of your stylists and training and what you want to do in terms of the work you do here to match with that?
Well, we're a progressive salon in the way that we're always bringing in different cutting classes, color classes, education classes. Basically, everybody brings in their own techniques and their own involvement. Everybody's got special talents that others might not have, so we just like to share that with each other. It's very diverse. We can take on any hair at any time.
So one thing I've noticed from the front of the salon right to here is we have got a beautiful rounded concept happening, lots of circles. Was that intentional, or how did that develop?
Completely intentional. Actually, the original salon was a combination of ideas through the previous owner, and Cajun Kennedy also helped us out. We went for an organic feel. We like the roundness, we like the different shapes. You don't see this anymore in new buildings.
We're looking around, and not only do I see art happening in the chairs with your stylist, there's beautiful art on the walls in terms of we've got some graffiti murals, and we also have some standalone paintings throughout the space. Are those all by the same artist, or are those a variety of artists?
Actually, anything you see on the canvas is by the same artist. His name is Jordan Lee. He's a very talented local artist. He's a friend of ours. He's also a musician, and we're proud to display his artwork here. Actually, Jordan.
Let's get him over
Jordan.
here. So it's a bit of a moving gallery for you. The pieces do change, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty much actually weekly I've been changing them up, so it's been good for me and for the salon.
Now Jay, I gotta ask you, who or what is Dr. Teeth?
Dr. Teeth is our best kept secret. He's our tattoo artist and a resident dentist. So behind here, he's busy tattooing.
Well, let's go in and talk to Dr. Teeth.
I've been tattooing for 15 years now.
Now, I hear there's not just a tattoo artist, it's a dentist as well, right? That you've got this double personality.
It's a bit of an odd combination of professions, I admit. I graduated from dental school in 1993 as a dental hygienist, actually, and been doing that ever since. And I got into tattooing in 1994 just because I had this artist in me that wanted to come out. And they end up being a very good combination. The only thing is doing tattoos is a lot more fun than working on teeth, I hate to admit.
And do you find that there's more of a trend towards tattoos and you see a lot more professionals getting tattoos, that kind of thing? Maybe not as elaborate as our friend here, but you know, maybe they're getting one in a little secret place or something that's just for them?
You would actually be really surprised. You see all these fellows in this building that walk around with three-piece suits, and most of them have some tattoos underneath of that three-piece suit, and a lot of them actually have an arm that looks like Corey's. Big surprise.
Matt, thank you so much for showing us Icon Hair Gallery. This is truly a very cool space in Edmonton.
Absolutely our pleasure. Thank you very much for coming.